Hey guys, this is Wade Barnhill with the Integrated Solutions Group. Last video, Chad and Joseph spoke to you guys about JD-Link modems. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about Operations Center, where that data that the modems actually send, where that data is actually coming into. Alright guys, so the home base for John Deere's Operations Center is myjohndeere.deere.com. That'll be your home base for all your digital tools. That's where you'll be for your My Financial. That's where your John Deere Property Center is. Property Center is more of the commercial mowing side. So if you were to have upwards of 3 or 4 lawn mowers in a business, we could add all of your lawn mowers in there. If they're new enough to have the JD-Link modems in it, then it would be able to send over your information to our service department. Over here on the left side, you see John Deere Operations Center. We'll go ahead and hit sign in. If you do not have an account, you would hit create an account here, and then you would follow the few easy steps to create your account and get started. If you already have an account, you would hit sign in. So once you create your account or get signed in, it's going to bring you to your Operations Center homepage. From here, you'll be able to see any machines with alerts. You'll be able to see here in the center, this is Deere's new rainfall gauge. You can see which fields got rain overnight, how much rain on each field. Over here on the left, you'll be able to see any active equipment, any machines that are running, any machines that are idling. On the right, you have season work progress. That'll show you how much of your total goal you have accomplished and how much you lack until you get done. Down here at the bottom, you have your daily work summary. That'll show you during planting or harvest, you'll be able to see how much you've actually got done in a day, what you could do to better yourself to actually get more done in a day's time. So from the map page, anything that you have a 4G modem in or the M modem that Joseph and Chad talked about in the last video, you will be able to see position of it. So these big trucks that you see, they all have the M modem that Joseph spoke on. They're all plugged into the cigarette lighter. They're tucked under the seat. You don't even know they're there. So from here, the customer can see where his trucks are at on the road, doesn't have to make phone calls to endanger the driver on the highway trying to figure out where they're at. Over here on the left side of the page, that's where you'll be able to see active and inactive equipment. Anything that is in your account, you'll be able to see. We'll go ahead and click on one to show you where your alerts would be on here. So as you click on a piece of machinery, this is where you'll be able to RDA into the machine to be able to see the display as the operator is seeing it at that time. You also have the option to hit directions. It'll give you the quickest route to get to that piece of machinery in the field if it's a new field or if you're not real sure where it's actually at. So across the top you have separate tabs. You have your setup tab, plan, analyze, sustainability, and more. Under each tab you have sub-tabs, and I'm going to show you what each one of those kind of does. Under the setup tab, this is where you'll be able to manage your fleet as a whole. You can click on the equipment tab here. That gives you the option to edit the names of each of your machines to better know where each piece of machinery is. Down here you have the land tab. This is where you'll be able to manage your client farm and field. You'll also be able to edit or add any boundaries to your fields. Under that you have the products tab. This is where you'll be able to go in and add your variety names. You'll be able to add your chemicals. You'll be able to add your varieties that you'll use for the season to save time in cab having to type all that out. That'll already be in the machine for you to use. So under your plan tab, this is where you'll find Telus' a prescription creator. So if you wanted to create a prescription for your fertilizer application for this coming up season, under there you'll also find work planner. This is where you can plan your infield setup to save time once you actually get to the field. So under the Analyze tab here, this is where you'll see Field Analyzer. This will break down your application maps. You'll be able to search for it by field name. Under there you'll find Work Analyzer. This is where you'll be able to see your application history as a whole. You'll be able to see how much you actually applied across the whole farm, not by each field. Above there you'll see machine analyzer as well as machine reports. This is where you'll be able to break down and see what machine took longer to complete an application versus other machines. So next you have your sustainability tab. This is where you'll find sustainability programs that will benefit your farm and finances. Next we have the More tab. This is where you'll be able to find your files list to see each file that come through from each piece of machinery. We also have where you can download John Deere Data Manager to your desktop. You can also download John Deere Software Manager to your desktop from this tab. And then you can also see a remote display access report to see how many times you remoted into each piece of machinery over the season. That's all I have for you guys on John Deere's Operations Center for today. If you have any questions about what you've seen, you can contact us in the ISG department. We'd be glad to help you.